Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks.
When you hear that jingle, it makes you tingle. Welcome to Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks, brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today with MyBookie.com. We did that last week, and we won all the things here. What a dream the Masters was. My God, dude.
Yeah, it was good for you, man.
It was. That was so much money, man. And
I tailed the Justin Rose pick. We talked it out on air.
We did?
I didn't have it on the card, so apologies. I'm not going to count it for me, obviously. It's your win.
Yeah, but still,
we'll celebrate
it's look, it's one of those things where sometimes it helps to talk it out because, like I told you, the pick after that was Freddie Couples. And everybody thought it was fucking insane because he's 90 years old. Guess what? He shot a 1 under and was the oldest player ever to shoot under par at a Masters. Even he was in the mix day one.
Was Langer even then? Because Langer was right there,
He was right there. He was at even. Freddie was at -1, and then Rose ended up at -6 opening day, and it was like, holy shit. Yes, the olds always show up because it's just comfort. It's just comfort at the Masters. Now, Rory obviously was a hard pick. I told you that on the show. Like, I wanted to see him do it. I'm glad he did it. I still can't believe he did it. Even looking at the photos and the videos and everything else, I mean, if you really go back and watch what happened to him, it just was a goddamn car crash.
On this very show, I picked him to win a major this year, not the Masters. I thought he was going to win at Quail Hollow. Mm-hmm. I always said I don't think he mentally had the composure to do it. We saw him break down on Sunday. I mean, he fucking threw that away, but was able to recover. He hit some incredible shots after some of the worst shots in golf history. And yeah, I mean, it just feels right for him to be the sixth member of the Grand Slam Club.
Well, you could tell how much he cares. He also didn't go to live. Didn't put up with any of that.
Neither did Rosie. Give
totally.
Justin Rose some credit.
Totally.
He's like the perfect candidate to go to live.
So
Sergio, fucking Lee Westwood, all these dudes.
These are the guys that were traditionalists, and then you saw the emotion there, obviously, and it's been played a million times. But I still gives me chills watching it because I fully was expecting him to just fuck that up. And if he did, I don't know that he ever would have won a Masters again after being that far ahead.
No, it would have broken him. I would have retired if he lost that, right? Like,
did you ever watch Greg Norman blow that lead?
Have I gone back to the archives and actually watched? Because it was 96?
Yeah.
I was 5. I haven't actually. I've seen clips. I've never seen the whole thing.
Yeah,
it's hard to watch any sporting event before HD.
No, but I was alive,
yeah.
So I was watching it live happen, and that's what it started to feel like, where it was just like, oh my God, there's no way this is going to happen. He's going to fucking blow this thing, and then he pulls it out, and obviously the tears and everything else. Does this unlock him now for everything? And
he's so free right now.
I have to be, right?
I would not be surprised if he wins another major this year, or maybe 2. Like,
why not?
Yeah,
because the only thing that was really left, in my opinion, for him to accomplish, I'm going to go 2 things here.
He's got to beat Brooks now.
Yes, I think he's got to beat Brooks, and I think the Masters was the other thing. You've already knocked one down. Yeah. Now you can really set your sights on beating Brooks and saying fuck you. Even though they're friends, he went to live, and it sucks.
You're
it sucks
still trying to be the best golfer of your generation, so he's got to beat Brooks.
Yes. I agree, but man, what a blast the entire weekend was to watch. Great for golf, great for ratings, great for dad's crying. I mean, everybody was.
I liked it. It was cool.
Awesome.
I've been following Rory for, at this point, 15, 16 years of my life. So.
Always been a fan of Rory.
Yeah. But he's a year older than me, so when I started paying attention to golf, I was like, we're similar age, so I've seen him his entire career. It's cool.
And what is he, 34 now?
Yeah.
So at 34, Jesus, man, I mean, he's got a good 10 years left of great golf.
And, I mean, he can go to Augusta until he's 50 now. And be competitive. Yeah.
Tiger, how old was Tiger when he won it in 19? 40?
How old is Tiger now? I don't
49,
know.
I think. So.
I mean, we were talking about Phil potentially winning this week,
That's
and
right.
He's in his 50s.
I mean, dude, it's crazy. So, he's going to make – I think he's going to win a lot more majors, and I think you can probably go ahead and pencil him in for one more this year.
One more this year, I think, especially Quail Hollow, where he's already had success. What's he get to total?
Major-wise,
Yeah.
sky's the limit now.
Does he hit double digits?
I think the Masters thing was so much pressure that
Because remember, Phil didn't win a major till he was 34.
totally.
And he ended up with 6.
I could see him with 10. I could see him hitting.
I think he should strive for 10.
I think he could do it. I really do. Because it was just the Masters. Like, that was it. And that's all everybody ever fucking talked about. And even in his presser afterwards, he looked at them and he said, so what are you guys going to say next year? Mm-hmm. And it was great.
Because every year he had to come up with like a new strategy to attack the Masters because he was just so inside his own head that was the only real hurdle, especially with the Masters at Augusta. His
coach did come out and say, hey, the plan was for him to not talk to DeChambeau throughout that final round.
Yeah. I mean, it's very Tiger-esque. You got to do whatever mind games you can to get your own edge. Rory is very human in the fact that he's not like super comfortable in his own skin. So he's always trying to find like a new, I don't know, way to go about things or a new personality to take over to get the wins. And, more power to him.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked this weekend, and looking forward to the rest of the year because I'm a big fan of that dude, and it was a very, very fun weekend, and we won a shit ton of money, and it was great. Now,
gutted for my boy, though. I thought Ludwig was going to pull it out.
I didn't. Not it. I love him.
He was tied with 2 to go.
It's not that.
He was on the green on 17 he hit a birdie putt, and he 3-putted it because he gassed the fucking putt.
I love him, and I think he's the future. However, I wanted to see Rory win.
Yeah.
Like, just because of this story. And sometimes, man, I mean, yes, I had money on him, of course, but like sometimes the story helps the sport.
For sure. And then he set like
if
500 grand on
won,
fire on 18.
Yeah.
When he made a 7.
Oh, dude.
He was just like, I don't care.
Nuts.
I'm out of it. I'm done. Like,
it's fucking crazy.
It's like whenever I play golf and I have, I'm like on the cusp of breaking 80, but on 17, I like double bogey and I'm like, all right, whatever. I just want to go home.
It was Trae Young last night for the Hawks had that same meltdown. Mm-hmm. They're down by 26, and he just took the ball and just chest fired it right at the referee and got fucking chucked. And it was like he just wanted out of there. It was like a little kid. He was
you're
like
kind of just going through the motions.
Yeah.
You chip it over the green. You chip it over the green again. And it's like, whatever.
Right. Now we're on to the RBC Heritage. This is an elevated event, so
Harbour
all the
Town.
Superstars are there.
Yeah.
Minus Rory.
Nice little vacation in Hilton Head. You ever been?
Love Hilton Head. Used to go a lot as a child, dude. Gigantic fan of Hilton Head. Swear to God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been once.
That was our little weekend vacation as a child because we could drive there from Georgia.
We drove from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So never flew. Drove to Hilton Head a lot. Yeah. Remember, I was with my stepsister. We got pulled over by this cop, and my dad was going 38 and a 35 on one of those speed traps right before you get into Hilton Head. Mm-hmm. And he walked up to the window, and he just tapped on it, and he was like, hey, how'd you like to see your pretty little daughter's face smashed up against the goddamn window? Stop speeding. And I was like, it was 38 and a 35. Let's relax.
Okay.
Let's fucking relax, guy.
Cop definitely probably should get his badge pulled for that shit.
Well,
was it a little girl or like a...
Yeah. I think we were like 12.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It reminded me of like a Griswold sitch with that cop,
Yeah.
And the leash behind the car and all that other stuff. But Scotty's in this one, Scheffler. Ludwig's back in this one if he cares. Not sure that he does. And a lot of huge names here. Who you got winning the RBC Heritage this week?
I got a lot of names I'm not super confident in.
I've got names that I'm confident in. I just don't like them.
Yeah. I
feel like the golfers I'm picking.
I like 2 of the guys that I picked.
Okay.
And I went with Wyndham Clark at 50-1. I don't necessarily like Wyndham Clark. I'm pretty indifferent to him. But decent course history here. He missed the Masters cut. I'm sure he has plenty of energy to at least maybe get after it, maybe motivation. I'm hoping at least. Because I know there's only one guy that was in the mix that I think is going to show up, and I think that's Scotty. Scotty's just pencil him in for a top 5.
Sure.
But he's 3-1 now, like 3.5 to 1.
Correct.
I'm not going to pick Scotty.
Me neither.
Scotty's probably going to win this week, but fuck it. We're just going to take some swings.
Scotty hasn't won this year.
Yeah, he's due. Wyndham Clark at 50-1. I like those odds. Then we're going with somebody who's played just absolute bad golf all year, just total ass. I'm hoping maybe he turns it around this week. just great course fit. Sahith the Gauntlet 75-1.
He's been
I need to see a
invisible
pulse.
this year, dude.
I need to see something out of you, my guy.
I didn't even know he was on tour this year.
He's been awful, like truly awful. This is a total swing in the dark.
Wow.
It's probably going to bite me. He'll probably miss the cut, but just, I guess, go with Sahith. Go with 75-1. Why not? And then it's an elevated event. We're going with a guy who shows up and loves money.
Yeah.
He doesn't play well at tournaments that don't matter. He only plays well typically on these elevated high money events, and that's Tom Hoagie.
Hoagie Fest.
85-1.
Whew.
It is Hoagie Fest.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab me 85-1 with Tom Hoagie.
Go ahead. Look, I'm not happy about who I'm picking this week, guys. Kind of ashamed.
There's a name I was going to pick, and I've already written him off. I want to officially write off Will Zalatoris now, too.
For the rest of the year?
Forever. I don't want to pick Will Zalatoris anymore.
I understand
I'm
that.
sick of him.
I understand that.
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like... He's like a slender man. I don't care for him.
He weighs maybe 110 pounds wet, that guy.
And every time I pick him, he just never shows.
No.
So he's out.
No, he's
He'll probably win this week, but fuck him.
Yeah. So here's my picks. I'm going with who I think will do this, but I don't like these people. I think Patrick Cantlay. He's been playing well. He's at 18-1. And as much as I hate to say it, because I'm with you, I don't like to watch him play.
No,
it's
not enjoyable.
I don't like to root for him. I will financially put money on him this week because I love money. But I don't like to watch this guy play golf at all.
He's such a dickhead and just terrible human being that he's dragged down Xander. Like, because him and Xander are friends. So by association, you're just like, oh, Xander sucks. But then you get to... Xander's been more outspoken ever since he's won his majors and everything. And he's a good interview, and he seems like a good dude.
Sure.
But, yeah, dude, you got to stop hanging out with Patrick Cantlay. He's dragging you down.
I know. But he's been playing well. Another guy who played well last week, and I believe it was the week before as well, Jason Day at 36-1. Mm-hmm. I'm going there.
I thought he was actually going to win the Masters at one point because he was
too.
like probably early Saturday, one of the most steady people in the entire tournament.
Yep.
And then he just, did what Jason Day does.
Yeah, but at this elevated event where I don't know that anybody else is going to give a shit, I think he could potentially come through. And then I'm going to ride.
He'll look good. Yeah,
he'll look good.
He's got that Malbon swag. I'm going to get some. It's starting to look good. It started out atrocious, and now it's like, oh, dude, I could rock that.
You feel pretty confident in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's baggy.
And then I'm going to ride out one more name here. Sepp Straka in these beats at 45-1.
Okay. I'm
going to go back to the well here with him.
He tried to make a run
to
make the cut. He went 6 over on the first day at the Masters. Then at one point, I think he got it down to like either 1 over or even. And totally blew up on 17-18.
I had him last week. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I had him first round leader, and he shot 6 over. But
yeah. Now, if you're looking at first round leader this week here, god damn, dude, it's hard not to. Who is the guy? Was it Nick Taylor who's been first like 3 times this year?
That's Keith Mitchell. He's not playing this tournament. He's playing in Punta Cana.
You don't say.
He's the favorite at Punta Cana.
No shit.
So there's another event for all the guys that didn't make this event for the elevated.
Good for them.
There's a scrub event down in Punta Cana.
Can you bet him as the first round leader there?
Probably, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I actually, if we're giving out Punta Cana picks, I love Kevin Tway at 160-1.
That's gross.
Because why not? I did.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Just
checking, dude.
Just want that on the record. I have Kevin Tway to win at Punta Cana at 160-1.
And I've got Nick Taylor, and I have no idea what the odds are.
For first round leader?
No idea.
I'll throw a first round leader out there.
Yeah.
JJ Spawn.
Oh, for this tournament?
For
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
For RBC Heritage, I believe he's like 60-1 first round leader. JJ Spawn. He just always seems to be doing things early on in the first round.
All right, let me see who I'm going to go with here for first round. I'm going to have to dig deep here into my bookie. Give me that fucking golf, daddy. First round leader. Is it up?
You just threw out Nick Taylor. Nick Taylor works.
No, but he's on the other tour.
No, he's not. He's in the elevated event.
Oh, yeah. He's in the elevator event. Yeah, so I'll go with Nick Taylor. Who else? I'm going to go one more because I won a shit ton of money last week. Fuck it. There's one other guy I had my fucking peepers on here that I wanted to see what his numbers are for the first round. damn it. Where's he at?
Who are we thinking of? Give me some context clues. I could probably answer it.
I'm going to go with Daniel Berger at 41-1.
First round leader or
first round
okay.
leader. Yeah. First round leader.
A lot of people like him this week.
I was going to say, I almost had him to win, but I've picked him a couple times.
Everyone
this
keeps
year.
sucking Daniel Berger's dick, including myself.
He's played well. He's played well. I can see him being a first round leader, though.
He in top 20 last week. He was T21. I just missed the top 20.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
But he's playing very good golf this year. So, yeah,
Matt
it wouldn't
too.
surprise me if he was the first round leader, and I'll go 41-1 on him. So, fuck it. So, let's do it here. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to go 2. I said I would go 2. Keegan Bradley at 46-1. Give me those 2 guys as the first round leaders here this week, and let's get fucking wet.
It'll probably end up being Scotty wire to wire.
Probably. But it just depends on if he cares. That's my only
I don't think
question
it matters
the week
for
after
Scotty,
the Master.
though. Scotty could not care and still finish top 5.
I agree.
Because that's all he does. Like, he didn't play well at the Masters, still finished 4th.
Yep.
Still finished
and
4th.
by the way, still live lined him on Sunday. And so did a lot of dads where they were like, man, I can't. He was down by 7.
And they kept showing him.
Yeah.
And he kept missing putts.
Sure did.
And
Over
he still
and over
finished
again.
top 4.
It's insane, dude. It's insane how
And
good he is.
there was a matchup, Ludwig versus Scotty. You got plus money on Ludwig for the entire tournament.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a tough scene on 18. If you had Ludwig and he dropped below Scotty just on the last hole of the tournament,
That's it.
I would be so upset.
Well, it would be Jason Isaacs with a Duke t-shirt on, you know?
Yep. Eat the fruit.
Yep. Now hold up that gun to your head, dude, and just let White Lotus take you away. All right, one more time with your picks.
Going Wyndham Clark, for the love of God, show up. If you don't at least top 10 in this tournament, I might just write you off completely like I just did with Will Zalatoris. But I'm going to go one more chance with Wyndham Clark, make or break, 50-1. Sahith Theegala, I don't know why. I just have a feeling with him at 75-1. Maybe he'll actually show up this week. Tom Hoagie, 85-1. He just hoovers up money.
Yep. And then for me, I'm going to go first round leader. I'm going to go 2, Daniel Berger and Keegan Bradley. So I won a lot of money last week. And then my 3 to win are Patrick Cantlay, Sepp Strachan these beats, and Jason Day.
Mm-hmm.
Jason
and then
Day was my
first round leader, JJ Spawn for this tournament. Then Punta Cana winner, Kevin Tway.
And I'm going with my boy over there,
Who's your boy?
Keith Mitchell.
Keith Mitchell.
Yeah,
All right, he's the favorite. 15-1.
15-1's not bad.
That's not bad.
I'll take 15-1 all goddamn day long. So I don't shy away from 15.
Also, Alex Smalley, also 15-1.
No, I bet on him earlier in the year and he fucking shit the bed, dude. So I'm all good on Smalley this year.
All right.
I'm betting if there was a guy named Bigley, I'd bet on that, but not Smalley anymore. I'm all done. Appreciate you tuning in, kids. Bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Don't forget to use that promo code Drinking Bros to double that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. For Delco Dan, I'm Ross Patterson. These are Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks. We'll see you on the links.
Peace.